All righty, YouTubers. Time for a Geriatrics Hangout. I would say no one under 50 allowed, but then I wouldn't have nobody coming in probably. We'll see if we can hook some of our friends to come in and talk. Yes, I have friends. Lots of good YouTube friends. And yes, once again, this has not been advertised. I wasn't sure when I get home from church. We had a little bit longer ceremony than usual, but it was a good one. So going live for just a little bit, or maybe for quite a while. All depends. We got going last night on Rogers, and it was a long one. Since everybody always wants to know what I'm drinking, clumsy. Today it's this. Supposed to be good for you. Tastes okay. I've always liked it. That's what I'm pretty much having. La-dee-dee. Yeah, I don't know if I'm brave enough to start the trains or not. Oh, Henry, what you doing down there, buddy? Huh? You got itches? You got itches, buddy? You come up here, I'll scratch you. Yeah, I will. Henry, what you doing, buddy? Huh? What you doing, buddy? Hey, little Henry. I need a Henry can. Yes, I do. I need a Henry can. That's what I need. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Jim Cronin, how are you doing today, my friend? Hope things are looking better. Did you say your chemo was starting on Tuesday, Jim? Thursday. Well, best of luck to you, my friend. Hope they do a good thing with you. I know a lot of things have changed since 13 years ago when my wife had to go through it. Hopefully, my daughter says it's been getting better and better every year because she's into treating those kinds of people. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Those kinds of treatments have got to be hard for somebody to take and even administer, but we'll be thinking of you, my friend. May it be as painless as they can possibly make it. Hi, Paul. How you doing, my friend? Let me see what I can do here. Actually, I can do this too. I forgot all about this. I can shrink that puppy down. Well, I don't have a very big church, Jim, but they'll be praying for you too down here in Alabama. Well, I thought I had some things on here, but I guess I don't. Ah, there it is. Ha ha ha. No, 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 no. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't do that. This. And delete that. Ah. Well, Paul, I'm trying to do something and it's not working out. I'm no Roger. And now I just deleted the whole thing. I think. Yep, sure did. Oh, did he? Okay, let me try this one. Nope, that's the one to him. Okay. Well, trying to get out some of my mail, guys. It's not working real good. Okay. Man, Bob or Paul, I just sent you one the other day, and you think I can find that email? Not in your life. Huh. Hey, Paul, type in your email. Paul, put your email in the chat. Oh, I'm on top chat. I don't understand how it keeps changing that. There we go. I don't know what happened to the one you sent me yesterday. But for some reason, actually, I guess I could have got that off your YouTube page. There we go. Hey, Gary, how you doing? Gary, I'll try to send you an invitation if I have your email somewhere. I thought I had it. Then I thought I had Paul's too. Well, figures as soon as I sit down and do this, my emails start popping like crazy. Is that you, Paul?
That's me. I didn't want to ignore you. I don't want to take up all of your time on here. I know that there's dozens of other people. There's dozens of other. Me. I didn't. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on.
You forgot to mute.
Yes. Dozens of other people. There's dozens of other. Yes.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it anyway. Thanks, man.
Dumb me.
Yeah, mine doesn't come home till Tuesday, so I got a couple of days. I can spend all day tomorrow picking things up, I guess. What I got to do right now.
Better?
Yeah, that's
better, Rick.
Yeah, that's way better.
I'll tell you. You can't. It just goes to show you really can't train an old dog and give me a new trick.
At least there's not too many tricks at one time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find what time the race comes on at 2:30. I thought, doesn't it?
Yeah, right now they got what race day is on live.
Yeah, but I can't find the channel. Oh, there you go. Monster Energy Series at 1:30 my time. Yeah, because they're on the East Coast.
It's on CBS here.
Yeah, well, I got it on Fox down here.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't get. It's a long story.
The Fox 2, yeah, we're on Fox 2. That's right.
Yeah.
CBS is 9. This is on 2. Yeah, it's Fox.
I just want to make sure I get the race. I don't care about all the rest of that junk. Record that. Okay, it's set up. I forgot this is the third Sunday of the month. We have a service on the third Sunday of the month at 5 o'clock at night, where we all get together and sing songs and stuff. And I totally forgot about it. But,
well, it was good seeing you earlier today over on this channel, and then you popped in over on Roger's channel and had some kind words.
Yeah, a few. I hate to keep picking on you, but you seem to take it well. So.
Oh, well, you know, it is what it is. I love a good brownie.
I like you that. I like you that hat.
Yeah. Well, there isn't a whole lot of channels you can wear this hat on.
You can wear that on my channel anytime you want, buddy.
That's what I figured. So I took it off the shelf and I says, this will be one that Rick will appreciate. Let
me show you. I don't care if anybody gets mad or not. I'm not going to unload it, so I'm not going to touch the trigger. No laser sight, but that's my pocket carry.
There you go.
It's the Sig Sauer 365.
Yep.
10 rounds, 9 mil, 1 in the chamber. You can also get 12-round magazines, but I don't need 12 rounds. If I can't get it done in 10, I got into something I didn't need to get into.
Well, you know, Rick, that's the one thing I could never understand is if you're licensed to carry, which I have a license to carry, why anybody would not keep a round in the chamber? What are you going to tell the bad guy? Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to put a round in the chamber.
We had a deputy. He had, now get this. This is back quite a few years ago. He had a misdemeanor conviction for domestic violence. So technically he can't have a gun in the house, but he can carry one at work. Well, he called me one night and he says, Rick, I left the gun at the house when I stopped by for dinner. He says, could you go get it and take it back out and lock it up in the sheriff's office? I said, sure, I'll go do that. So I went and got it out of the house he was staying in. It wasn't with his wife. It was another place. I won't go into that either. I got the gun and I took it back to the office. Well, I'm not going to leave a loaded weapon laying around locked in somebody's desk drawer. So I dropped the magazine. I pull back the rack, and guess what? No bullet. He doesn't like Glocks. He's afraid they'll go off and shoot his leg.
So he didn't chamber.
You think when you have to use that thing, the guy's going to wait for you to chamber around before he shoots?
Yep.
But yeah, there's all kinds of folks out there.
It just doesn't make sense to me. And if you're that afraid of the weapon, you shouldn't even carry one.
Shouldn't even have one.
That's right. Hey, I know you probably, I don't know how your thoughts are, but that guy started talking about he's not going to follow any rules or regulations.
I'm tired of fighting with Dan about that. He's a good guy, and Dan's his own man. He's his own man.
He's a little off the wall in my book because And here's what I find of those guys that go on and on and on is when they start telling you and asking you or trying to quiz you on how much they know, it just shows a certain amount of insecurity in my book.
I don't know. I like Dan. I get along with him good, but I've had the same discussion that I have with everybody else. Back in the days, they made people walk out in the front of a car with a lantern so that horses would know the cars were coming.
Yep.
That was a regulation back in those days. And that has evolved into what we have nowadays. Well, guess what? This is going to have to evolve. They want to be a pilot. They want to consider themselves a pilot, but they don't want to fall under any regulations because it's just a drone.
Yeah, and it's like I kind of intimated. I said, well, he's got to have a driver's license, so he must have caved on that. He's got to have car insurance. He must have caved on that. He's got to have a license on his car. They must have caved on that. If he's really going to be anti-government, you don't do any of that stuff, and you go out and get a horse and buggy and become an Amish person.
Yeah, yeah. Even they have some cars and some of their sex, but there's not a bit of chrome on any of them.
Nope. So it just, I mean, I don't wish anything bad to the guy, but he's not the kind of guy that I would hang with or.
Well, I like him. I mean, he's one of the ones that got me going on this stuff and whatnot. Hello, 4x4 camping with drones.
But I think he would like you to become radicalized.
No, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, not with your background and my background. We're just, we're old guys that we don't agree with everything that goes on, but that doesn't mean we want to revert to anarchism.
My resistance is in the form of writing people and saying they shouldn't be doing this much to us, but if they do it, it's done.
Yep.
But I will agree, nobody but the FAA regulates the airspace.
Yep, exactly.
Okay? States have no right to do that.
Yeah, but I think the way he was talking, he doesn't even agree the FAA should have.
Oh, yeah, I understand, yeah. But the way I look at it, I'm sharing the airspace with people, aircraft and other, remember we've already talked, helicopters can go as low as they want as long as they don't cause any hazard.
Yep.
That's the way the rule is written. Fixed wing, out in congested areas have to stay 500 feet away. Well, guess where our 400 feet came from?
Yep, exactly.
Our 400 feet 100 feet away from anybody else that's out there.
Exactly. And it's all about respect for one another. I mean, to be arrogant enough to think that you put your aircraft in the air and you're the only thing that matters is not quite there,
Yeah, I understand. But
so anyway, we probably better get off this subject. Or you're going to get.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Canadians. They can't protect themselves, but that's okay.
Well, I give Roger a lot of credit. He's going to go take that test online today, and I'm interested to hear how he does because I know that the Canadian new rules aren't quite as stringent as they are over here, but I think they're headed that way.
Yeah, they're heading that way. JNC, no limit. Good afternoon. Hope you got your clothes on. That's an inside joke. I invited them in one day, and they said they were laying in bed with their iPad, but they didn't have any clothes on. I was, oh, God. You didn't need to say that, folks.
As long as he's having fun, good for him.
Now, JNC is a great channel. They when they can go out and fish, you're working on getting your clothes on. Okay. They go out and fish, and I just have a great time watching them fish, and they catch some things, some pretty nice ones every once in a while. And some days they just sit out there and freeze their butts off.
There's a bunch of people up here doing ice fishing nowadays.
I used to do that, but I would ice skate while I was fishing, if you know what I mean. They had the little X trap that went over the hole with the flag. Right. I put 4 or 5 of those down in the lake, and then I go ice skate. If I saw a flag came up, I went over to see if I actually got a fish or not.
Yeah,
I can't watch that thing all day.
No, but I suppose if you were a beer, I was never a beer drinker, but if you were a beer drinker and a chip eater, I could do the chip eating. But it's kind of like a version of the old days when we were growing up, where the guys went off someplace and hid away from the wives.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that would be true. Yeah, I only did it. Well, obviously, only up. You don't do much of it down here.
What's the temperature down there today?
Hang on a second. I'll see what the current one is in just a second. I got an app on the TV that'll take me to Weather Nation. I like their weather better than I do the Weather Channel. Weather Channel starts getting into everybody's weather. I just want mine. If I can get it to load. It's pretty warm out. I went to church like this. I didn't wear a jacket at all.
Oh, wow.
And I was hot in church. 73 degrees.
Wow, we're waiting. It's only Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 25 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 19 degrees.
It's 25 and going down to 19 tonight, but sometime around 2 o'clock or so, it's supposed to start snowing. And,
oh, Lord.
And we're on tap for about 3 to 4 inches. Then it's going to change over possibly to rain, sleet, and then snow again.
J&C, so you're starting to truck again or starting trucking this week? Don't care. Are the two of you going to truck? That'd be really cool. Because there's a lot of husband and wife teams out there, let me tell you. I run into them all the time. Well, I used to. But that's cool. We'll still be watching your channel. We don't care what it's going to be like. You're good people. Just you. Okay.
Do they do live chats while they're trucking or no?
I'll tell you, I don't know while they're trucking because they're just getting ready to start that. But they did a live feed last week. They were playing mini beer pong. It was great. No, Paul, the lowest is going to get this week, according to the forecast, is 54 degrees, and the high will be 79 for Wednesday and Thursday. So, eat your heart out.
Gary Foster looks like he's about in the same littoral situation I am. He says it's 25 there right now.
Yeah, I did short haul way back before I came in the Army.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a long time ago. Really long. And I do mean really short haul. Because it was like a half-size trailer. It was a bobtail, but it was like a half trailer. And it was a short haul from Scranton area down to Strasburg. So you came down 81, you turned right on 80, and you went, or no, left on 80, and you went over. Very short.
Well, I know the Army's been they use the area around us. I think they're probably working with GM, but they're now testing self-driving large transport trucks like carrying tanks and stuff without having a driver.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Yes, Eric, I got the email. I typed it in chat, but you probably didn't see it as many people was typing things. I got it. I got your address, and won't be any time real soon, but you'll be getting something. Gary says he's only 2 hours away from you, Paul.
Oh, okay.
That's an hour both ways.
Howdy, neighbor.
There you go.
Well, like I say, Rick, I'm not going to stay on very long because Val's got me in her sights for tonight. So I probably need to go get my old man nap on. And,
okay, okay, man.
And get ready for Val to tame the beast. You know, Beauty and the Beast.
I call her the Inquisitor.
Yes, she is. She's very. And the sad part of it is she's very. When you look at her on screen, you just want to tell her, open up and tell her whatever she asks. And it's like, you got to make sure you turn a filter on and say, hey, behave yourself now. Behave yourself.
Exactly. J&C, that would be extremely hard to turn down. $1,600 for a half-hour one-way trip.
6.5 hour one-way trip.
6.5 hours. Oh, okay. That's still good money.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it would make it even better as if he had a return trip lined up as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to catch quite a bit of drugs when people be coming through the county on 18-wheelers.
Yeah.
You catch a guy, he's deadheading all the way from California to Geneva, Alabama.
Yeah.
And the only thing he's got in the back of the bed in a reefer, the only thing he's got is a rotten case of rotten eggs and rotten oranges and crushed eggs that have been damaged in shipment. And when you measure the inside, but with laser, don't get in it, it comes up 6 feet shy of the outside. Well, he's only allowed like 2.5 to 3 feet for the reefer. So that means he's got an extra 2 to 3 feet in there somewhere that you know what's in it.
Yep. Yep. A lot of that goes on, I'm sure.
Drop and hook, only 2 loads a week. Hey, you can live off of that. That's pretty good.
Well, Rick, I'm gonna get out of here so you can have RC Crazy get on here.
Yeah.
And
hey, RC, do you want to come on? I'll be glad to have you, Eric.
He could keep you company.
My company's right here, man.
No.
He has permanently attached himself to my lap.
Yeah. Well, you know, Roger gets to a point. He'll take it alone for about an hour or so with he and Roxy, but then he's like he's looking for somebody else to come on and help carry the load because he does such long live streams.
I still think he ought to get himself a little stool to sit on next to the chair and put Roxy in the chair one day when he logs on. Just have Roxy in the chair and him on a stool next to her.
Yep, exactly. But the problem is I think he said Roxy weighs 120 pounds, and to get her up in a chair would be probably pretty brutal. But I told him he needs to carpet a small platform with the stairs going up, and she could get up there and sit up there on a platform, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's okay, Eric. I hope you get that thing up and going. You're just replacing the fan today? Okay, Gary, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Well, Paul, anytime you're in here, just ask if I'm on, okay?
Yeah, well, I always check and see who's on, and you are on quite a bit of time, so I always come over and want to say hi and pop on and say hello, but you know, great. I would encourage any of your loyal followers, if they want to come on and chit chat with you, you are so gracious and kind that they should not hesitate, because you know, for a long time I used to be one of the typers off on the side, you know, of all the channels, and then Roger just kept saying, you know, you should come on here. You know, you should come on. And I said, yeah, but I've never done it before. You know, because all the big boys have the cameras and the lights and all the stuff, you know. Dude, and I'm doing it all just off of my HP desktop.
I've got an HP laptop, 17-inch. There's my microphone. It sits about 1.5 feet away from me. I never move it, and that's the camera. I mean, I can live with this.
Yeah, and I've got a what the heck's it over here? I've got a what the heck kind of a mic? Anyway, it's the big stand mic over there. But you know, the funny part is whenever I turn it on, it transfers the sound out of the microphone. It doesn't become the microphone. It works if I'm recording something, but it doesn't see it as a microphone when I just turn it on, because it's hooked into my USB.
Yeah. When I plug mine in, it takes over the speakers. But what I do is I just go down to the sound bar and say, hey, I want the original speakers. And I turn those, because it's got a little jack on the back of it where I can hook in a headset or an extra set of speakers.
Yeah.
And I just say, no, I don't want those speakers. I want that mic, but I want the regular speakers. And it's been working great for me.
Yeah. And it's over there, and it's got the sneeze guard thing going, you know, the little hoop and a whole bit, but
this thing's got a built-in sneeze guard.
Yeah,
it's inside the ball, supposedly.
Yeah, well, this is it's a name brand, and I just having an old man moment. I can't remember what it is. It's a you see it?
Yeah, I've seen those before. Yep.
Yeah, it's like a blue Yeti. That's what it is.
It's the blue Yeti. I've got the blue Nessie, and Manic has the blue Snowball.
Yeah. But I'll show you what it does when I click the. If I lose you, it's been nice, but here we go.
Okay.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you fine.
Are you hearing me? I wonder if you're hearing me through the microphone.
It seems to be working.
I get closer to it. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Now I'm hearing your voice coming back. So I think it's on the speaker on here. and not on here. So I'll just turn that back off again. Hello. So now I'm back to normal. Well,
Okay.
as normal as I can get.
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Eric, were you trying to print with the filament that came with the printer? Because I haven't even opened up the box of filament that came with this one, because most people tell me the filament that they ship you is really not worth a whole lot. Hey, Corey, man, how you doing? Man, you got a nice chair, too. I got to get me a nice chair. I've just got this old two-seater couch. Of course, I can go like that and raise my legs.
This is when I was in the registered deeds office, I had to buy my own furniture because what they gave you at the county was junk. And I got one of those that had the flip up foot and everything else, and it was the high back like this. And when I left, I just left it there. And if somebody told me that it ended up at the county executive's office.
Thank you, JNC. I really appreciate seeing you guys come in. It means a lot.
Okay, Rick, I'm going to leave you now, my friend, and you take care, and maybe we'll see you tonight on Val's Life.
I got church at 5, which is 6. Okay. You're coming on at 7 East Coast time, so I'm not real sure I'll be back.
Yeah.
Unless he like drags you through the ringer for a couple hours. You know she's gonna be digging dirt.
She's gonna try. Yep, she's gonna try. Okay, my friend, it was always great talking to you, and I will see you again soon.
Thank you, man. Thanks for coming by.
Yep. Bye bye.
Adios.
And bye to all your compadres there.
We got a few in here still. I know Eric, if he's in here, he'll still listen, even though he might not be typing in chat. Man, this dog is enough but sleep since his mama left. I don't know about this dog. Got to figure out what's going on with my TV. Can't seem to get anything on it. Don't know what's going on. Well, I hope it works for you there, Eric, because I know that was one of the big things that Mark kept telling me. He says, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to get frustrated. And I sure did that first couple days. But hopefully the frustration's over. I've got it pretty much ironed out to where it does just about anything I ask it to do. They can be very temperamental. I found that out. Oh, this is not good. Okay. I never watched it. Oh, Lord. I know, Henry. It's just the TV. Don't get all excited. Don't get all upset. Just the TV volume. Goodness gracious. TV movies would be great if it weren't for the 20 minutes of movie and 40 minutes of commercials. You're the only one left. That's cool. That's one thing about doing these. You never know how many people are going to come and how many people are going to stay. See if my camera's still working. It got knocked around a little while ago. Yep, there she is. So it's still working. Yeah, I'll tell you what a good thing, and I wish I would have done it, I did it with this. This show came on just before I went to church, so I recorded it. And now at least ways I can fast forward through all the commercials. I wish I could just delete them. Or little puppy's out like a light again. Oh, Lordy, I think that was mail call. Let me see what's up. It's not going to be there. I don't. Why does Twitter keep sending me Twitter announcements when I don't even have a Twitter account? They come to my spam, but still, I don't even have a Twitter account. Yeah, there I am. Yes. I wish I could get my wife trained to do it, but what I do is every night that she's been gone, I come home. I know there's a show that I want to watch just as I get in the door. So I go back and I hit the record button, and I go take care of the animals, make my dinner, eat my dinner, read my book, or the book, and by the time I get in here, I can get through like 90% of that show or movie without watching the commercials. Yeah, I wish I didn't get it. I don't even have a Twitter account. I keep getting told there's 40 new Twitter messages from the president. Well, that's nice. I can't see them. Oh, this poor puppy. He says, "Hi, folks. I'm down here." He's out like a light. I'll tell you what. What a good dog this is. Let me see. Where is that little thing? If I touch it, it'll show me. Okay, it's on here. Right there. Oh, man. Well, there's why nobody's probably here, because Cab is on. I didn't know Cab was on. That's okay. Henry, can you get up for just a minute? Do you think? Maybe? Maybe? No? Are you breathing? Yeah, you're breathing. I didn't know if Captain Cook was on. I only went down as far as I saw Cab 7 was on, so that's probably where everybody's at, which is fine by me. I just feel like kicking back and relaxing. Drone Life. Hello. How you doing? Well, you're going to hear the printer that time because it just finished the print, so it's a beeping. Letting me know it got done. At least I hope that's what it's telling me. Let me double check. Henry, you're going to have to get up. Well, get up. I know, little guy, you're tired. Come on, get up. I'll get you back up here in a second. Okay, just give me a minute. I think that's what it's saying. I'll be right back, guys. Look out, Henry. Don't trip me. And that is indeed what it is saying. Oh man, I got peanuts all over the place. Henry, you little putz. Look what you did. I got styrofoam peanuts all over the place. Be back there in a second, guys. Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Ooh. I bet my phone is dead. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, it's not quite cool enough to take off the print yet, but those are round tuits. Gave them out to all the wives in church this morning. Told them that next time their husband says, I'll get that done when I get around to it, give them one. Let me see if I can get anything going here. See if I can get the big boy to make a couple trips around the track without crashing. There she goes. You've never heard of that one before? I'll have to send Tiffany a couple of them. Come on. We used to make them out of wood and burn the tuit into it or something like that. I used to actually cut the circles out of wood, and then somebody today told me what I should have done is got large-sized dowels and just sliced them. I said, yeah, that would have made sense. Yep, they are round tuits. Yeah. There goes the big boy. And I'm running out of table space here. Now, let me see if I can get the... Well, it's not the 810. It's not the 202 either. Yeah. What is the number on that puppy? Oh, 5533. They've got to give you guys a little bit more to look at than me. Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. The other day it was kind of rough. They would not stay on the tracks to save their life. That track there needs cleaning. That's why that one keeps stopping, I hope. It's just that little S. I don't know whether the viaducts are dirty or if they've pulled apart a little bit or something. Para Nation. Hello. Let me do a quick check of your channel there, my friend. And let me get subscribed. And let me give you a wrench. Looks like a nice channel. Okay, let me get back to my Hangouts before I have a wreck. Yeah, Eric, I don't think I can put much more track on these two tables, to be honest with you. I would love to do it, but there just is not much room anymore for track. And that one may have stopped for good that time. Yeah, I got to get something running around these tracks to clean them. Yeah, that shouldn't be stopping like that. So what kind of filament did you guys go and buy, Eric? What brand did you buy? Yeah, that's right. I tell you, I wish I could get a Lionel. They're a lot more dependable, but I ain't got the room. Let me see if I can get this puppy going. Look out, buddy. I don't mean to make you move, but you're sitting in a spot where I can't get up. She may have come off the track. Yep, she did. I know, Henry. Life's tough when you gotta keep getting up and down. That's okay. What did I touch? That I didn't mean to touch. There we go. Yep, that front rail came off. These things are super hard to keep on the curve. One thing I don't like about the long steam engines. Now I begin to think there's only one way I'm getting that puppy back on the track. I'm going to have to take her to a straight section and put her on the track. Thank goodness for these things. That should do it. You can never count on these little trains to do what you want them to. Okay, buddy, let's see what we can do. Not a problem, Parent Nation. You've got good content on your page, and I've seen you around. I didn't realize I didn't have you before. That takes care of trains for today. That was a big derailment. Oh, well. Oh, what are you barking at? Oh, do you see yourself in the mirror again? Ooh, doggy. Oh, boy. Ooh, get that doggy. Get him. Go get him. Tell him get out of your house. Go ahead, get that doggy. Oh, let me show you. Matter of fact, I haven't gotten to use it yet. I just got it in yesterday. But hang on a second. I can get back up. Henry, get down for a second. You're going to get down one way or the other because I'm going to lower that. Oh, where did I put it? You know it's on the track somewhere. Where did I lay it? There it is. It's over on the roundhouse. Henry, it's your reflection. Don't be barking at it. Okay? This is how you do it. There's some pads that you get. And the pads lock into the little platform here. This is a brass car. It's really heavy, so it will push down a lot of weight onto that pad. You fill this part with isopropyl alcohol. Well, actually, you fill this part with isopropyl alcohol. Then you adjust this until you're getting about 10 drops a minute out of the nozzle. And then you just hook it to an engine and you drive it around the track repeatedly. And it brushes off all the tarnish and stuff that builds up on the track. Haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. So I'm hoping everybody that has one says they work just great. So I'm hoping that's what the problem is. If that's not the problem, then that means this conduit over here has got some kind of a short in it somewhere. And I'll just have to hunt that down and get rid of it. Oh, shush. You do realize that's you over there, right? It's you. It's you. It's you. Ooh, oh, you're so mean. Get him. Get him. Oh, poor dumb dog. You notice he moves when you move? He even barks when you bark. It's okay. He's a good dog. Let me see if I can get this stuff off now that it's cooled. Comes off pretty easy usually. Of course, watch this. It probably won't do that easy today. Yep, there it goes. Just keep working that down through there. Like that. Work it across. Work it this way. And then work it down in here. Come on, puppy. There we go. What's that? 12 more. Round to it. Ooh, that raft got kind of screwed up. That raft didn't lay real good for the first time. But the coins came out perfect. That's all that matters. Alrighty. Get that back there. Yeah, he's a good little pup. This is one of our 9 dogs. This is the one that's a lap dog. And his mama, my wife, is up in Tennessee for a week. And he has become a permanent part of my lap. You gonna go get it? Go ahead, go get it. Go get it, bring it back. There you go. Good boy. Gives me a chance to get rid of the raft here in a little bit. And excuse me, gents, while I put this back in, I get to start another print here in a little bit. I got to find it, though, first. Look out, buddy. And RC, you still there? Notched your tree. That's one I hadn't heard before. But thank you. I'm gonna have to unplug my camera. Not this one, but the other one. See if I can get a build going. Oh, hang on. I was just wondering if you were still here. It's gonna be a little while before I can send you what I want to send you. But I was gonna include a couple of these in there if you would like them. But I think I'm not sure if that's actually a Methodist cross. I didn't know if you would like them or not, but they're made really, really thin, and I've been using them as bookmarks, either for the good book or any book I'm reading. You can just drop them inside the book, and they'll show you where you were last time. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody here but RC Crazy, Hair Nation. Oh, hey, Toy Man, it is an honor, sir. How you doing? Hey, I was just showing RC. I finally got one in N-gauge. I can't wait to try it out. I'm very impressed with the weight. So it seems like a good product. It's one of the CMX cleaners. Yeah, if it works, fine. If not, well, I didn't pay too much for it, at least. Yeah, if you would like those, I'll throw a couple of those in there too, RC. I just, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to send them accidentally to somebody that's only a Baptist and doesn't like that cross. I mean, some people can get funny. Not bad. I'm having a few minor train problems, like always. That's why I have to get this track cleaned up, I think. And I've got a couple of spots where things start slowing down. And I just had a derailment when I tried to back a train up, which I guess that tends to happen when you're trying to do it around a curve and whatnot. Yeah, it's in N scale. I found a lot of them in OHO, and it took me a while to find somebody that had one that was in N scale. So I'm hoping it works. I've heard a lot of good, but yeah, I had here. I'll turn the. Well, I can't turn the camera on because I'm using that port for something else right now. Yeah, it's kind of like a constant Murphy's Law around here some days. One day I try to run them and they don't do nothing but derail. And then if I'm not live and I try to run them, they'll run for 3 or 4 hours and never once derail or decouple or nothing. Yeah, I think it knows the camera's on. Yeah, I understand, RC. I understand. I just didn't know because that's supposed to be, from what I've been told, is a United Methodist cross. That's why I printed it out, because that's what I am. But and I printed it out extra thin specifically to use it as bookmarks. Let me see where I put that file. I hope I still have it. Yeah, I don't need any more Tuit coins. I'll even put a couple of round Tuit coins in it when I send it to you, RC, so Tiffany can have a couple to throw at you when you say I'll get around to it. Okay. Pardon me while I talk myself through my files, because I got so many of them. Alrighty. Don't need that. Oh, this is what I need. Figures that's the one I didn't save the G code for. Well, that's good. I wish I could have gotten there, but man, I was over on Rogers until almost 10 o'clock at night, and I don't stay up that late. That would have been 11 o'clock East Coast time. And I kind of overslept this morning. I wanted to be on by 6, but I couldn't get on until 6:30. And then I always get off when Roger comes on. No problem, Para Nation. Have a good day. Okay, I put that thing somewhere. Where did I put it? There we go. Okay, I hope this is the correct G code because I'm fixing to copy it. All right. I think I got it. Be right back. I'm just going to step to the other side of the couch and plug this in the printer and start it printing. Look out, buddy. Good doggy. All righty. Poor lonely little dog. I don't know why Mommy had to run away. She had to go see her sissy. She'll be back Tuesday. Well, I'm stuck with you till Tuesday. Oh, give me that. Give me that. There you go. Come on, bring it here. Give me. Ready? There you go. Oh, that sounds like fun. You know oh, what's his last name? You know Thomas though, right? He used to do a lot of live streams. Is he still doing okay? Because I don't see him posting a lot anymore. I know he introduced me to Sparky 107, and then both of them introduced me to your channel and one or two others. Hey, drone pool. I can't remember. I've got his channel. I don't know if his last name is Thomas or if it's his first name, but he does engage trains. And I ran into him, and I just wonder, I hadn't seen him out in a long time. So what's up, Dan? Yeah, I was just wondering if Toy Man knew whether or not he was still doing his trains. He's got to be doing his trains. He's got them set up in his living room for crying out loud, and they're really cool. Taking a nap. You getting that old, Dan? Taking that old man's nap? I know, look who's talking about being old. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you have the Tyro 79 built? That's the smaller version of the 99, isn't it? Like a, what is it, a 3-inch version? Was it hard to build? Well, probably not for you. You don't recommend it? Ah, okay. Henry, you okay down there? What's the matter? You stopped playing. What? No? Okay. That's no fun if you got issues with it. So it's not as easy to build as its big brother? Wow. That's not good. Huh. Are they going to stand by them? Oh, Lordy, come on. You built a 99 too, didn't you, Drone Pool? I didn't think there was anybody else out there made them. I thought the Chinese had the market sewn up. Well, that'll work. Well, Dan, I sent you a link. I don't know if it will work or not, if you want to come on. Yeah. GPS drone, you might not have any choice. Okay, not a problem, man. Have a good nap. Sorry that one didn't work out for you, but guess there's no way of knowing when you buy one like that. Mm-mm-mm. Well, this way you got it flying. Shouldn't have taken that much work, though, to get it done. Or my buddy. You're wanting another pretzel, I know. Oh, man, it's going for 2 o'clock. Let me go check something out again. That's weird. Hey, Palace, how you doing? Inner Palace is in the house. Let me come back to my screen here. You having a good Sunday? Hope it's going nice and easy. We had a wee bit of an accident over there on the train tracks, so they're not going to run today. Rainy, foggy, dark. Oh, yuck. Yep, Sunday's a good day to be enjoying things. Okay, Toy Man, I didn't realize you were still here. It's been a kind of a slow stream. You have a blessed one. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. I'll come see your trains next time I see you around live and I'm not doing something. I love your layout, man. I wish I had a basement. But down here, the only thing that happens to the basements is they get flooded. Okay, little guy. You don't need anymore. I give you much more you won't eat when I feed you. Ooh, chocolate muffins. Don't let Paul Murray see them. I've never been able to bake things very good. That's for sure. Cook's a different story. But baking, nah, I never caught hanging with that. Hey, yeah, make a video of it, put it up there, and give Paul a shout out on it. Did you get the printer fixed, Eric? Good boy. Yeah, I know you're tired, supposedly. You haven't done anything all day. What's the matter? What's the matter, little guy? What's the matter? I see you got most of this off your mustache. You must have been licking it pretty good to get all that food out. Okay, good. Well, hopefully the filament will work out for you, man. What test printer are you doing? One of the ones that came with it, or? Does that use the Cura slicer? You're printing the Benchy? You don't happen to know what version of Cura it's running, do you? I know, you're a good boy. I know. You're the good puppy. Yes, you are. You got food in your mustache. You need to go take a bath. But I can't give you one because you'll bite me. Oh, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Come sit up here. There you go. Sit right here with me. Okay. Yeah, I was I had been using a free copy of Cura just to mess around with before I ever bought a printer. And it was like version 6 point something or whatever. And the printer came with Cura. I opened or installed it and it said it's version 18. It's like, holy cow, there's that many newer versions out there. But I don't know. Let me go check real quick. I'm not sure if it supports the A8. It's got a laundry list of printers that it supports, but I'm not sure if the A8 is one of them. Okay, machine. Yeah, I don't see it on there. These are all, yeah, these are all Maker Mark printers that it supports. Because if I thought it would work with yours, I'd send you a copy of the newer version, but they're hard to find on these websites. You go there, number one, this one especially, you tell it to translate to English, and only about half the page translates. Most of the buttons and tags that you have to hit, you can't read. But at least ways the program's in English, or I'd be lost. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know if you even know who it is, but there's a movie on that has Stuart Granger in it. I haven't seen a Stuart Granger movie in forever. if you're still there, what brand of PLA did you go and get? Solutech. Okay. I have never used any of those, so let me know how it comes out. I've got some Hatchbox here that's been printing pretty good. And what is the name of that other one I got that was doing really good? Not the Nova. It's Zyro, like zero with an I. That's had some really good luck with that when I got it. Oh, good then. Yeah, let me know because I'm always looking for a bargain. Yeah, you can usually tell. That's good. Yeah, once I get the raft down, I can usually tell it's going to be a good print. But every once in a while, it'll start. Well, actually, only once so far, it screwed up during the middle of a print. But that was my fault. I told it to print two things at the same time. Well, I told it to print two things on the platform, but I didn't tell it to print them at the same time. So I printed the first one, and then when it went to try to get to the other one, it didn't get there. Came home and found a whole bunch of cotton candy on top of the first one. Should have taken a picture of it. It was pretty cool. I'm still trying to find somebody that has enough money to buy one of the things that turns all this back into PLA or whatever. I researched it. The cheapest one I could find was $500 for the thing that melts the PLA and forms it into a filament, and $500 for the device that feeds it onto a spool. I'm not wasting $1,000 just to refurbish this stuff. Which action figure are you trying to print that you can't get done? Not that I would know what it was when you tell me, because I don't know action figures all that well. Is it a problem with the supports not printing or something? Because I've had a problem with one thing that needed supports and I didn't use them. Next time I print it, I'll use the support stuff. It came out okay, but not as good as I would have liked. And these things come off so easy. It's just a miracle. I don't know how they ever thought of this stuff, but that's just fantastic that it does this. Kratos. Did you create the STL or did you download it from somewhere? Hey, ask Tiffany how many round to it she needs to get you to do stuff. I just printed 12 more today. I'll hold off on them for a while. I don't know if I'm going to give my wife one or not. Did he get it from Tinkercad? Or not Tinkercad? Thingiverse? Tiffany said, oh, Todd says you need 10 for Tiff. I can probably do that. It's not that hard. I finally started saving my G codes like a dummy. Every time I wanted to print something, I was going back in and grabbing the STL file, getting it loaded up in Cura, and manipulating it, and then printing it. And then I realized that if I just save the G code, once I get something printed the way I want to print it, I don't have to go through all that work again. She needs 10 of them. Oh, okay. Well, I know you know how to solder and all that good stuff, right? And you know a lot about drones and cameras and stuff, right? Man, this must be Charles Bronson week on Grit. This is about the third movie this weekend that they've had on for Charles. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing, girl? Now, just having a lazy, chilling day here in the chair. Yep, me too. Just watching old movies. Of course, I better be careful. I might not record all of this one. I don't remember how I set it up. I don't remember if I told it to just record Grit all morning or did I tell it to just record the one movie. We'll find out here in about 10 minutes. Henry, you still down there? Where'd you go, buddy? Leslie, what you do with Henry? Come here. I know you won't come up, but I'll put you down there. Yeah. Yeah, you okay today, girl? Huh? Yeah, I know. You don't understand. It's okay. You want to come up? No? Okay. Yep. It didn't record it. It's just, you know, you turn it on and it'll go like 10 minutes past the show you asked it to record just in case the show runs long, I guess. Which that's okay. Oh, Lord. Big Jake's on again. It was just on the other day. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it run. Well, my wife, we go to a film festival every year to meet all the old Western stars that are still with us, and we used to like them a lot. Now I can't get her to watch one for nothing. She watches all this other stuff on TV, and I can't get her to watch a Western for nothing. Quiet Man's an excellent movie. I've always liked The Quiet Man. I'm not familiar with Darby O'Gill, though. I'll have to look that one up. Let me go. Hopefully you can still hear me, even though I navigate away from the Google Hangouts video. Should still be running, I hope. And let me go to my 3D. Nice. And go here and go. Oh. Kratos, God of War? A stick to beat the lovely lady with. No, can't do that. Well, I see several Kratos statues on here. Let's see. That one's going to have a lot of supports. That one, not so many. Oh, Lord. That one, well, maybe not. My friend has to go to a 60-degree angle with no support, but I don't know if I would chance that. Yeah. What's the statue that you're trying to print for Kratos? What is he in his hands, or does he have anything in his hands? Good old days when you were. You better watch out, RC Crazy. You're just going to all of a sudden disappear, and we'll know exactly where you went. Okay, let me take a look. He's standing up kind of wide stance. Sword in the left hand's kind of at an angle. Sword in the right hand's pointing it down. Oh, I'm sure she does. I was hoping you were kidding, but I figured she probably knew one way or the other. Okay. Let's take a look at this bad boy and see what you try to change him. Well, it's going to take a while to download. Ooh-wee. Yeah, we'll a while before it downloads. Have you tried printing it just as it is, or were you trying to modify it somehow? I'm not talking about just increase the size or decrease the size. Okay, I think it says it's downloaded. Yep, I've got the zip file. Okay. Let me go into my files. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to have supports of some kind. Mm. Hmm. Let me see what this booger bear looks like. Are you on this for like a Dungeons and Dragons or something type game? Oh, okay. How big does the figure need to be as far as height? One mean mamma jamma, huh? Yeah, got more mail. Just the height that it came as. Okay. We'll check out what that is later on. Can't guarantee I can print it any better than you guys did, but I like a challenge every once in a while. Maybe I can hack the G code and tell it to make the support smaller or something. I don't know. Okay. I'll give it a shot, man. I'm willing to try anything. I won't give it 5 shots, though. But I'll give it a shot. I'll lay odds my grandson knows who it is. He just turned 6 in October, but boy, he knows all these kinds of games and stuff. He's got a collection of things that I didn't even know existed. It might. You never know. It might have been the filament, my friend. I don't even know if I'm ever going to open up the box of filament that came with the printer, because it's just white. And I've heard that the stuff they ship you with the printer is not the top quality stuff, which you would think they'd send you the best stuff so you can see how good their printer is. But what I've heard is they just ship whatever they got laying around. Desi, what do you want? I see you sitting there like a sad, sad puppy, but I don't know what you want. You don't want to go outside. I wish dogs could talk. Well, then again, I probably better would not get what I wish for, huh? They might not ever learn to shut up. Mm. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all dropping in, but it doesn't look like we're going to have a very big panel of anything today. I got to feed these dogs. It's almost 2 o'clock. Now it's almost 2:30. No wonder they're sitting in here looking for food. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. God bless, and take care of yourselves, okay? I'll see you again out here sometime. Thanks again for stopping by. StarCop out. Thanks again, bye.